Hello, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your tarot reading for the month of February 2024. We're going to be pulling 9 cards, 2 rows of 3 from the giant Rider-Waite-Smith deck. First card out for you is the Star. Leo, there is some major goal acquisition, dreams of yours that are being realized around this time in your life, and if they're not fully manifested yet, I feel like you are seeing the end goal or the finish line. The finish line is in sight. You have been building up so much momentum and going the distance when it comes to your dreams and goals in life. For some of you, like, this energy feels like you're in the very last semester of a degree that you're earning. This feels like you are at the precipice of massive business success if you're a business owner. This could be like you are finishing out some sort of training in your job and you're going to be getting a major raise once that's done. It feels like something like that. Some of you guys may be pregnant and you're in the final trimester of that. There's massive momentum that I'm really feeling when it comes to achieving some sort of big dream or goal of yours. So you're almost there, Leo. Keep up the good work. I love this. Keep believing in yourself and speaking positive affirmations to yourself. Second card out is the Two of Wands. Exactly. This is definitely making so much sense because the Two of Wands, he's literally on the roof of the castle, looking out at his kingdom, holding the world in his hand and saying, what now? Once I pass through this portal, once I past the finish line, where do I go from there? Where do I want to live? Where do I want to work? What do I want to do with all this extra money I'll be making? Like, how do I want to expand my business from there? Whatever it is that you're achieving, I feel like I'm actually seeing for some of you may be achieving this literally in February. For others of you, it's like in the next couple of weeks or months, nothing more than that though. I would say whatever this big accomplishment is, at the absolute latest, you guys are achieving it by June, okay? But for the majority of you, it's definitely gonna happen before that, which is really great. But you're really on like the last push and you're starting to wonder in February, what do I do after that? And you're looking into it. I'm seeing like Googling your options or different jobs to apply to if some of you are like applying to jobs or, starting to look more into your ideas that you have for after this accomplishment. You're doing more research into it, so it's very exciting. Third card out is the Seven of Pentacles. Guys, it's always darkest before dawn, and the Seven of Pentacles shows like that very last push. I've never run a marathon before, but I have heard people talk about like a certain point in running where it's like just really, really difficult, like right before the finish line. I don't know if that's accurate, but like, there's like a last push you have to do where you're just ready to give up, but you're so close to achieving what you've set out to achieve that it's like there's no point in stopping now. You've waited long enough, you worked so hard, you've already put so much energy in. It's just that last push forward. So that's kind of what I see in that card. Second row of cards out, fourth card, Queen of Swords. This queen has come out, I am pretty sure, for every sign so far, and you're the 6th sign that I'm reading for February. So we are all clearly in our baddie energy, very organized, very focused on ourselves. To be honest, you're the 6th sign that I'm reading for, and none of the signs had a very strong love reading. Like, love messages were nowhere to be found, and I feel like collectively we're all sort of just focusing on our own success right now, and maybe even like giving up on love or just being celibate or not putting so much attention into our relationships at this time. And I feel like this is a month for you where you are just sort of focusing on finishing things up in your personal life, your personal goals, and staying focused on that, being in your personal power. Center of your spread is the Seven of Wands. Defensiveness, standing up for yourself. You know what? I am seeing clairvoyantly some sort of argument or disagreement for some of you, and I don't know why I'm seeing this in the realm of family for some, or household. okay? Either in your household or amongst your family, there may be a little bit of tension. I don't know if someone like says an inappropriate comment or passes critical judgment onto you, or it's like you literally are just at this last push. You're finally seeing like bare minimum results of what you're doing, and it's like, okay, well now I expect you to give so much. You know what I mean? It's like, maybe this is going to be a really specific example. Maybe you're like in the final days of your schooling and you took on some sort of like teaching assistant job or something like that that barely pays you enough to survive, okay? And you're working on a higher degree, and it's like, once you have that higher degree, once you get a job, you'll be making more money. And even after that, like, you want to save that money up for a little bit to like set yourself up for success. But it's like, once you get that teaching assistant job, there may be someone in your life who's like, oh, you have more money now? Okay, well, you could pay me more rent, or, you know, you can help out more, or something like that, which is really frustrating. Or I don't know why, I'm getting the influence of a narcissist for some of you. And I know like everyone says, oh, people throw around that word too much. I disagree. And I feel like whoever this is a genuine narcissist that's in your life, and they just may be starting trouble. But it's not like the major theme or point of your month. It's just a little side story there. And I feel like you're going to be pretty much defending yourself and having really healthy boundaries with this person and tolerating no BS. It's like, you've worked way too hard to be putting up with this. Like, you're snapping back, okay? And you may actually raise your voice. 6th card out. Wow. 5 of Swords. Exactly. This is walking away. Like, no, I don't have time. I don't have energy to argue with you. And there's no point, because like, if I argue my point to you, you're just gonna, you know, ignore me and keep arguing anyways. You're committed to misunderstanding me. You are committed to hear your own voice and win an argument, even if you don't even agree with what you're saying. So there's no point in debating with people like that and standing up for yourself. At first you may snap back, at first you may stand up for yourself, but you quickly realize there's no point in doing that, because they're just never going to understand you. They're never going to see things from your perspective. And then I see you walking away. Like, fine, now on top of working hard, on top of achieving my goals and dreams, I have to, you know, renegotiate my life to be without you, to get away from you. I don't know why I'm getting a very specific feeling here. Someone watching, and this may be like literally 1 or 2 people, you may be still living with your family, and you may get into an argument with them as you're literally in like the last semester of school. And it's like, great, on top of worrying about graduating and working really, really hard right now, I now have to start worrying about, okay, where am I moving? Because I need to move out of here like ASAP. And that makes sense. That's aligned with this 2 of Wands that we saw, where it's like, you're still finishing something up or achieving some sort of big dream. You're getting very minimal like money or results out of it thus far. But it is there, you know, there is a little bit of payback benefit for that. And you know, you know that you need to keep pushing hard, but now on top of all of that, it's like, okay, I got to start planning my escape route already. I got to start, you know, immediately jump into the new chapter of my life as soon as this chapter is done. And so you have to start preparing for that. Wow. Okay. 3rd row of cards out. 7th card is the 4 of Swords. You know, I commend you, Leo, because I do feel like on top of all of this, you are taking really good care of yourself, and you're going out of your way to make sure that you get enough sleep and rest. And I am seeing a lot of you like take time away from like technology and just like take time to just lay down or sit down and close your eyes. And I am seeing like literally detoxing your mind by not having any stimulation, like dark room, no music, no noise, no nothing, just relaxing. And making environments like that for yourself, or even just like a nice bath and it's lit by candle and you're just relaxing. And it's a good detox for your brain. 8th card out, 10 of Swords. Oh my gosh. Keep focusing on de-stressing as you work through this, guys. I feel like you are working extra hard, which is commendable, and you are achieving a lot this month. But even if you enjoy working, even if you enjoy being productive, this obviously does cause stress. You know, working hard does cause stress, physical stress. And so the 10 of Swords here, I'm just seeing this need for you to de-stress a lot more, okay? Get more sleep, exercise, like literally look up like ways to de-stress and do all of them. Double down on your de-stressing, okay? I am also kind of getting the vibe for some of you that you are pretty much over and done with someone or something in your life. You know, whatever this thing is, that's like you get defensive and then you're like, you know what, I'm done. Like, I don't even care, do whatever you want. Like, you're pretty much over it. I think you emotionally have checked out. And once you realize, like, it doesn't matter what you say to this person, they're always gonna have the perspective they have, you emotionally checked out, and it's pretty much like no going back from that point on. And now it's just a matter of sort of detangling your life from their life, or detangling your life from this situation. Final row of cards out is the King of Wands uprights, which you're not the first sign to have the King of Wands. It's the last card, which is beautiful. This is you in your masculine energy and establishing your boundaries, being in your leadership energy, embracing your independence as well. You really have this ambition that is just the main focus for you at this point in your life, and no one and nothing is going to stop you from getting what you want and finishing this chapter up, reaching that finish line. No distraction sent by negative entities and shadowy energies is going to get you to stop. And that's the funny thing, isn't it? Right when beautiful light workers of the world are about to achieve something major, about to have some amazing thing happen for them, it's almost as if something or someone sends some massive distraction to throw them off their game. And you're not falling for it, you know, you're gonna keep pushing, you're gonna keep moving forward. And I noticed that pattern so many times in life. Like, I know somebody who had a gigantic launch of a new business, a new product that was gonna make them a lot of money and be very successful. And it's literally like right before that happened, their dog ended up dying. And same thing, I was someone in my family that I believe the day they got married, their dog died, or someone else's dog died or something like that. And I'm not saying your dog's gonna die, by the way. That was an awful example. But it's like, you know, I feel for a lot of you, it comes in the form of like an argument or some sort of tension or frustrating situation. And you're not even letting it frustrate you. You're like, you know what, get away. Like, I have other things to focus on. I'm busy right now. Like, I'll get back to this when I reach the finish line, you know? So that is your reading, guys. I love that you're standing up for yourself, and I'm so happy to see all this positive momentum coming forward, and you're achieving so much, which is great. Okay, enjoy it. Watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this month ahead. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, and subscribe if you have not already. All right, thank you guys. Bye-bye.